What's up, the squad? Back on another video. I'm Reckless.
I'm Chris.
So we got Convicting a Murderer, the official trailer. Don't know if many of you saw, what was it? I want to say Making a Murderer.
Oh yeah, Making a Murderer.
It was on Netflix. The first episode of Convicting a Murderer will be on Daily Wire's Twitter, as well as the YouTube account. So make sure y'all, hit that subscribe button for that. Big shout out to Chime for directing this. Definitely got to give shout outs to him. I'm pretty sure Candace Owens is in this too.
I've seen her on it.
Seen her on the front cover.
Yeah.
But you feel me? Definitely geeked to see this. I know seeing, and I'm pretty sure that's what that Netflix series Making a Murderer. It was I guess a criminal, Stephen Avery. I'm pretty sure I seen it when I was watching the stuff about it, the trailer of Making. I'm pretty sure I seen it, but that was so long ago.
Yeah, I remember seeing it. I started watching it, but I stopped watching it.
Yeah. But I know they said something about him being convicted. He served 18 years. 18 years.
Mm-hmm. And they gave him the money.
No, I don't think they did, because they tried. They
that's
did
where
lawsuit.
I stopped at.
Yeah, I think because they said they basically freed him after the 18 years, and then they tried this lawsuit for millions. I think over 50 million, and then they wasn't going to do that. You feel me? And then after that, I'm pretty sure it was 2 years later, another murder from Steve Avery.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I don't know if this has anything like ties to this to the
or
Steve
similar
Avery.
to it.
I don't know, but make sure y'all stay tuned. Let's hop right into it, y'all.
This is a collect call from
Steve.
An inmate at the Calumet County Jail.
The man served 18 years in prison until DNA evidence.
So it is the same.
It's connected.
Okay.
And served 18 years in prison until DNA evidence cleared his name.
The Two Rivers man was convicted of sexual assault in 1985, but exonerated with DNA evidence in 2003.
So this is the infamous Avery lot.
Now, 2 years later, he again finds himself tied to a police investigation.
Accused of murdering Teresa Halbach on the Avery property.
Stephen Avery's 16-year-old nephew admitted his involvement in the rape and murder of Teresa Halbach. The car is discovered just around the bend.
That's the thing, and we dang near gonna have to watch for some because my thing is spending 18 years for a crime that you didn't do. So they say, I'm not sure, with that whole thing, but you get out, and within 2 years, something else happens.
Yeah. See,
and
that's why I didn't either.
And it's kind of weird. Is the cops involved too? Is the cops involved with planning things? Is the cop? So it is weird.
You don't
with
really
the whole
know.
situation. Yeah.
Admitted his involvement in the rape and murder of Teresa Halbach. The car is discovered just around the bend.
It was just this worldwide phenomenon.
I think they framed this guy.
I think he intended to crush the vehicle, but ran out of time.
Avery thinks the $36 million lawsuit he filed is why he's being targeted in this investigation.
So it's 36 million lawsuit.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that much.
Avery thinks the $36 million lawsuit he filed is why he's being targeted in this investigation.
1021 and 24 Main Street. Copy. Do we have Stephen Avery in custody?
Netflix made millions of dollars from Making a Murderer, but the filmmakers left out very important details, mountains of evidence that you have not yet seen. The blood vial.
The most egregious manipulation from the movie.
Interrogations.
That's when he started beating me because I told him that he's sick.
Cell phones.
So that's my thing though. If Netflix is gonna do something, and they're actually gonna put out information about something that's so serious as to somebody spending, and again, somebody that got free because they didn't have the evidence. 18 years. That's just what she's saying. The phone calls, the interrogations, leaving all of that out. If you're gonna have a TV show and having all of that, You got to put all of that in there to make it make sense.
Why would they leave it out?
Yeah, facts.
The blood vial.
The most egregious manipulation from the movie.
Interrogations.
That's when he started beating me because I told him that he's sick.
Cell phones.
And I saw melted plastic parts of a cell phone.
Interviews.
Her arms were pinned behind her head.
They made Stephen Avery look like a victim.
You believe your brother's guilty?
I don't know if I'm a suspect. I got nothing to hide.
I'm getting sick and tired of media deception.
Evidence piling up.
Why would they omit so many different things?
Why are you editing my testimony?
I am not going to make the same mistake that the filmmakers did.
Rearranging the testimony.
They delete a portion of it at the end.
How could they claim to care about the truth?
They all
So I feel like it's more so about Stephen Avery, but it's more so about everybody else too with this whole thing, with hiding things.
Yeah, because they're taking out their stuff.
They mixing around, they deleting a lot of stuff, they crossing out a lot of. That's wild.
Rearranging the testimony.
They delete a portion of it at the end.
How could they claim to care about the truth?
They all know that Stephen Avery committed this crime.
The evidence forces me to conclude that you are the most dangerous individual ever to set foot in this courtroom.
See, and I feel like this is going to be good. Just the fact of, first of all, it's Candace Owens. You know what I'm saying? Knocking on doors, wanting answers.
Yeah, I would say how
then,
she is.
Yeah. Then on top of that, it's just the simple fact of the real stuff. Like, you want to know really what's going on, rather than, you know, a lot of things hidden and then just forgotten about. And I feel like this is definitely a smart move to make, to follow up on
to get
Stephen
out there.
Avery.
Because it's like we don't even really know.
Yeah.
It's like you think you know, but then this is happening.
And it's this whole series, not even just the series, just the whole thing in general, was big and still big, with people talking about it and people saying that the series was good and the whole, you know, everything was. So I feel like this will definitely top it off with a lot.
Hopefully help.
Facts.
Better understanding.
Of everything, not leaving a lot of people in the dark with it. But definitely make sure y'all go subscribe to Daily Wire, follow them on Twitter, as well as YouTube. Like I said in the beginning, big shout outs to Chime Rec, especially Candace Owens for doing this, and the rest of the team. Like I said, this will be, as y'all can see, watch on Daily Wire Plus. Make sure y'all go subscribe, follow them on Twitter, because that's when the first episode is dropped. I'm pretty sure the 1st of September, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure y'all stay tuned. If not, I'm pretty sure it's the 1st of September, or the first week of September. Just stay tuned.
Soon.
You feel me? Stay tuned for it. Because it's something that you definitely want to, you know,
I
check out.
definitely want to check it out.
Facts. But you already know. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. Catch y'all next one.